Good morning, you guys. What day is this? Day
31?
what? I don't know. We don't know what day it
For
is.
me.
But it is Saturday, March 7th, maybe. I don't know. It's Saturday, around March 7th, if it's not March 7th. And we are at Rock Gap, and we're headed to where we get to. Don't know what that is either. So we will touch base with you guys as we get along the trail. See you later. We were just told that it was the 13th, so we're way off. But it's Saturday the 13th. Thank you.
We lost a week somehow.
We lost a week. 2 days at the hostel Gooder Grove did us for, like, we've missed a whole week. So anywho, more on the Gooder Grove hostel later.
Okay, there's the road. Surice, you're really close to the road.
I don't think that's the
Yeah,
winding.
that's the road.
That's not Winding Stair though.
No, that's the other road that you have to cross.
You need to soak your feet is plenty deep enough.
Right. Nice view of Franklin. So here we go, guys. I am in my Hoka Oni Onis, and so far it's okay. My right, it's not really my calf. It's like below my calf. That muscle is real tight, but I think I have my boots, or that boot, maybe laced too tight. So I'll fix that in just a little bit. My left foot bothered me a little bit. There was a really steep incline with stairs when we first got back on the trail. And so the outside of my left foot bothered me a little bit, but I pulled my trekking poles out to help with my balance, and that seemed to kind of relieve that uncomfortableness. So we'll see. We're not quite up to the top yet. The real test is always the downhill for me, because that's where my feet have struggled. So we'll see. But probably also I will have to get used to having this much weight on my feet. You know, I think the Ultras are super lightweight. Of course, my Tevas are lightweight, and the Merrells really were not that heavy. I ended up having to leave the Merrells in a hiker box at Gooder Grove because I called the outfitters where I bought them from in Hiawassee. I had only bought them 7 days ago, but they refused to take them back. So, warning to everybody who's buying anything from the, I don't know what the name of it's called. It's basically the only outfitters. It's right across from Ingles. They were like, they have a 60-day return policy. They didn't tell me when I was checking out, because I asked them about the returns and they said 60 days. They did not tell me that that they had to be brand new, in brand new condition, never worn, with the tag and the box. They knew I was through hiking. They knew I had problems with my feet. They knew that I was going to be trying them out. They knew all of that. They should have said, you know, we can only take them back if they're brand new. I wouldn't have bought them. I would have waited. So that was $100 that I just flushed down the toilet. But good news is, in the same, it washed out really, because in the same hiker box that I left my Merrells, I got, I was able to score 2 compression socks These are really large ones. So me and Chicken now have both of our sleeping bags in one compression sack. And then Chicken's pillow, all of our clothes and other squishy items are in the other compression sack. And that freed up so much space in our packs. So it was a wash, I guess. And I also got a BeFree backup water filter. It's just a little like 0.6 liter, I think, bag. But I like the BeFree because it's so much faster than the Sawyer. And so between the 2 compression sacks and the BeFree, that washes out the cost of the Merrells. So, you know, it's okay. It worked out for my good, but it is kind of frustrating. They knew that I was through hiking. They knew I was having problems with my feet. And that was why I was there, asking for help. And to not tell me that their 60-day return policy, I mean, I'd only wore them for 7 days and really not even that many miles because I was going low miles. So, I don't know. I'm just disappointed in them. Outdoor 76 is the place to go, you guys, if you have feet problems or need shoes or feet advice. Those people, Corey, I think he's part owner, he sat down with me for 2 hours. Literally the first hour, he never even brought shoes out. He just sat and talked to me about my feet, about the trail, about my body, about shoes in general, about insoles. Like, he gave me, like, he counseled me, and you know, sometimes you need the advice of somebody who knows what they're talking about. I don't know anything about shoes. So anyway, I was so impressed. And then when he did start bringing out shoes, he would bring out a pair and let me walk around in it. And I would tell him what was happening, whether I had a hot spot or something rubbing. And then he would take that advice and go get another pair of shoes based on what I told him. And that kept going on until about 10 or 12 pairs later, we ended up with the Hoka Oni Oni mid-rise, which honestly, I probably needed ankle support. I have fought this ankle support situation for as long as I've been hiking. I have refused to wear mid-rise shoes or boots. I liked the fact that my trail runners would dry easily. I could walk through water, it wasn't an issue. But they did not provide ankle stability. Although, well, I don't know. Anyway, so I cannot say enough good things about Corey at Outdoor 76. Just, it's the kind of service that you don't find hardly any anymore. Like, I have never had an experience of purchasing anything. So I'll turn the camera around where you guys can see. I had never had an experience purchasing anything, whether it's a car or a house, clothing, anything. No one has ever sat down with me in the buying process and counseled me and talked to me and educated me and cared about my success genuinely, like Corey did at Outdoor 76. That's why they do good business, because I mean, they do good business. That's why they get so many good reviews, and that's why so many hikers stop in there. I would encourage you that if you have any foot or shoe issues, before you even start your thru hike, make that drive. Go see them. I should have. Somebody on Instagram messaged me and told me about them months ago, and I should have made the drive. But regardless, I think my issues are fixed, and we'll see going forward. And if they're not, then I'm gonna call up Corey and ask for help, because he knows what he's talking about, and he has a heart to help people, and that is just completely amazing. And it is sorely lacking in what we now call America. You know, the internet buying and all of that takes away from that personalized buying experience. Like I said, I'm 44 years old, and I have never had anybody work with me the way he did, ever, buying anything, ever. It was amazing. And it's exactly what I needed. And that encouragement is exactly what I needed. So thank you, Corey from Outdoor 76. I really appreciate it. So when the shuttle took us back to Rock Gap this morning, we stopped off at Winding Stair Gap, which is where we're heading. And he picked up a group of, I think, 5 hikers. Anyway, so they get in and they said, hey, well, one of the girls said, her name is Happy Meal. She said, hey, are y'all those people who love the Lord? I said, yes. And I just think, what an amazing testimony. That is what we are known for, as those people who love the Lord. I could not ask for a better testimony than that. Thanks, Lord.
From everlasting to everlasting, the Lord's love is with those who will fear Him. For as high as the heavens are above the
I bought way too much food. Like, I had to leave probably 5 pounds of food, or maybe more, probably 5 pounds of food in the hiker box. Because when we first got to Franklin, I don't think that Chicken was looking at the scale correctly, but it had said that he had lost like 5 pounds, and I freaked out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, let me try to go get a bunch of high calorie stuff so that he doesn't lose weight. I don't want him to, he needs to gain muscle, not really, he doesn't really have a lot of fat to lose. So I went and resupplied, and I bought way too much food, and my pack weighed 44 pounds. And his weighed like 30 something. Yay! So we had to eat some food, and we had to leave some food in the hiker box. But that's okay, we still have a lot of food. At Walmart, they had a container, like a barrel, that had a bunch of pork rinds in it. So my goal was to crunch up the pork rinds and make a powder that I could use to flavor things like mashed potatoes, grits, and then use the barrel to put all the snacks in it, like the kind that get crushed and then you can't really eat them, or they make a mess or whatever. Kind of like a bear, what are they called? Barrel or container. But, oh, look. Stairs. This is Winding Stair Gap. So anyway, so I crushed up all of those pork rinds, and I cleaned out the barrel, and now we have a barrel for our things that will get crushed and ruined. Super lightweight, probably not bear proof, but hey, I like these stairs. They're easy. But at least our snacks won't get destroyed. Look, they keep going. So nice. But anyway, I'll touch base with you guys a little later. All right, you guys, so we just ate lunch. We took a long break, and we are going to head up probably that guy. But maybe that big one over there. We're not sure. Well, we only have like 1 mile to camp. So we took a really long lunch out here at, where are we at? Winding Stair Gap. And we're gonna cross the road over here and get to camp.
Whenever we get done with this, we need to go back and actually do the stairs
No,
and not miss them.
I don't want to do the stairs. That one moves.
Ouch, that hurt my ankle bad.
I bet it did. You
It
okay?
didn't fall though. Ow.
You all right?
Twist your ankle.
Twisted, all right.
All right, let's go.
Does it hurt still?
Walk it off.
Do I need to step on your big toe? Like you think about that so you
They burned this not yesterday, day before yesterday. They prescribed it. What is that called? Not prescribed. What's it called?
What?
It's not prescribed burn, is it?
control burn?
Whatever, it's control burn.
Prescribed is usually what?
Prescribed burned it, which is a great idea. But we hope that our tent site is not covered in black cash. But even if it is, we'll just figure it out. So just climbed out of Winding Stair Gap. And this section they actually had closed a couple days ago to do a controlled burn. So looks good. I mean, they burned everything but the AT. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Climb's been fairly easy. My feet feel good. After we took our break, I did not lace up the ankle part of my shoes. And I just left them kind of loose. I feel like that's better for me than tight because I have such square feet. But could be that 4 ibuprofen that guy gave me too. I'm not sure, but maybe a combination. But my feet feel good. Feel real good actually. While we were taking a lunch, I rolled them out with a cold bottle of water and massaged them. So, you feel really good. Super good. The best they felt in shoes in a minute. So praise the Lord for that. And we're almost to camp. And I got a little 6-ounce hammock I purchased at Walmart. Crazy that Walmart had an ultralight hammock. And a fellow hiker named Kentucky gave me a bracelet that has a bunch of paracord, so I have to unravel the bracelet, but I'm going to use that paracord to help me hang the hammock and so I can elevate my feet. But the Hubs mailed me my Warbonnet Ridge Runner to the NOC, so I have to get there. Well, I want to get there before the 19th, but I'll have a hammock to actually sleep in with an underquilt and everything. As soon as I get to the NOC, and that'd be so nice to get up off the ground, because even though I have the blow-up mattress, it's not anything like hammock sleeping. So really looking forward to that. But until then, we have that little 6-ounce hammock that we can sit in after we get to camp, and I can elevate my feet really well, get off the ground, and get zero gravity-ish. So looking forward to that. But we'll touch base with you guys when we get a little bit further down the trail. The birds are so happy.
Yeah.